Yeah, we about to go live.
That's all right. Long as you ain't slow down.
Act like you got them skate. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live.
What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to Coach Hayes Football, the WRE live edition. Today is a super exciting one. I'm going to give people a few minutes to jump on in. I see the numbers are crawling up, so that's great. If you are coming in, like I said, if you are on Facebook, please start a watch party. Share this out to your friends, family, anybody who loves football, as well as if you're on YouTube. Make sure you share out this link to everybody as well. We got a very exciting guest today. That's all I can say, man, because listen, this dude is out of sight when it comes to playing football and everything else. I had a chance to talk with him briefly a little bit before we got started here. And I mean, he's just a great guy, man. You know, I'm not gonna call him a kid, he's a nice young man. So with all that saying, like I said, we got it rolling right here a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing rolling here in a few seconds. As well, if like I said, please make sure you do subscribe to this channel. It does help us grow, as well as as you know, I do WRE, which is Watch, React, and Evaluate, where I look at all of the top talent in the nation and I evaluate them. I give my reactions and evaluation about their talent, the pros and the cons. I talk about things that they do well and some things that they possibly could work on. I mean, this channel is growing tremendously and is doing an excellent job. So I appreciate for everybody out there that is a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, like I said, please go ahead and hit that little red button and that notification bell so you don't miss all the things we have going on. We got quite a few people in, and we're going to go ahead and get started here in a few seconds. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing rolling, man. I want to introduce this young man. We are looking at the newly Wisconsin commit, and that is the Wisconsin Badger. His name is Braelon Allen. All right, he's one of the top athletes and top players in the nation, but he's also the number 3 ranked player in the state of Wisconsin. All right. And he's the number 8 inside linebacker overall in the nation. That's huge. And here's the biggest thing about it. He's in the class of 2022. So he just became an 11th grader, guys. All right. That's huge. He's an 11th grader. He's the first one on Coach Hayes Football WRE Live that I'm doing that's in the 11th grade. I usually do seniors, but his film was so impressive. I just had to reach out to him, ask him to come on to the show, and I want to talk about it and break it down because I do want to see and want to hear what he's all about as a football player, because if you had not have a chance to see the film that I did on him, please make sure you do that so you can catch that. But we're also going to break it down on here as well. So without further ado, I'm going to bring in this young man. Y'all go ahead and hit him up in the comment section as well. Let me know everything sounds good. Everything is good, so we're good to go. And I'm going to bring in this young man right now. And y'all thumb it up for him, man. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good, Coach. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. So, Braelon, I really appreciate it. I do want to start off by saying, man, I really appreciate you coming on here, man. I know we had some things, some short notice, but you made it happen. It was good to go, and we're going to have a very exciting show. So I really appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So let's get right into this thing, man. So we I did your film and everything, and I'm going to just kind of give a little quick funny story about it. So I dropped your film that day. I can't remember the exact day because I drop one of these things every day, right? So I drop your film, man, and I drop them at 11 o'clock in the morning every day. And again, I'm Eastern Standard Time. I know you're in Central. And so I dropped the film, and a couple hours later, I think you DM me on Twitter, thank you, Coach. I really appreciate everything, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. And I hit you back, and I'm like, hey, man, no problem. Well, lo and behold, I drop it. Hey, he drops his top 6 schools, Lo and behold, like 2 or 3 hours later, it comes out. Braelon Allen commits to Wisconsin, and he didn't even mention it. Like, Coach, I'm committing in a couple hours, anything. So what's going on, man, with that?
Yeah, I just it was kind of short notice for me too, but
okay,
that was the right decision. So I didn't really see the point waiting on anything.
All right, well, good, man. So so we're definitely going to talk about how you came to that conclusion, how you came to your decision, as well as some of the recruiting process as well. But as we get into this thing, I say this all the time for all of these shows that I do. because a part of this is for people to get to know who you are as a person. You know, we always get a chance to see you out there on the field running around and doing all those different things, but we really don't get to learn who you are. So my question to you is, who are you, Braelon Allen? Who is Braelon Allen?
I say I'm just a hardworking guy, passionate about what I do. I love it. Family guy. You know, just passionate and hardworking. Really, the best way to put it.
Good, man. So speaking of hard work and everything, I know that the COVID has really impacted the off season and conditioning and summer conditioning and all that. How has that affected you during this time?
You know, it's had a big effect on pretty much everybody, I'd say, but you just got to find a way to come out better, and that's what I did. Anywhere I could lift or get a workout in, I went there, whether that was just on a, you know, small field or just some grass I could find, keep up with speed and agility and all that. Just push-ups, sit-ups, whatever I could do to stay strong and make myself better.
I heard that. So now let me ask you this, because I know every state is a little different. I know like Alabama is on schedule. The state of Alabama, rather, is on schedule to start their high school programs. I know here in Florida has been pushed back a couple of weeks. How are you guys in Wisconsin with that? Are you all on schedule? Is it being pushed back, or you just don't know?
We're a little delayed by like a month. So we start practice September 7th, and our first game will be on the 25th.
Okay. And then will you all start school at the same time, or you still going to start school earlier?
We'll start school a little earlier, like September 1st, something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's about that. Okay. That's not bad. All right. So that's good, man. So you still got a chance to get it in and get going. And like I said, you got 2 years of high school left, man. That's amazing, man. And like I said, you guys get a chance to watch his film. It is out of sight. It is outstanding. And for those that are just joining on, we are speaking with junior Braelon Allen, one of the top players here in the country, who just committed to Wisconsin. So we're here talking with him. So now let's get on into your high school and everything. You've accomplished a lot in a short period of time, I would say. I mean, you only had 2 years in. Now, did you start as a freshman?
I played on the freshman team, actually. Played a full season on the freshman team, and then for the playoffs, I got moved up to varsity. I was the 4th string quarterback on varsity, but earned a spot as a corner.
Okay.
About the 3rd game into the playoffs was my first start. Made some big plays, and from then on, that was just kind of my spot.
Hold on. So wait a minute, I got to hear this straight. So you're playing on the freshman team. I guess you guys got freshman, JV, and then varsity, right?
Yes, sir.
So you playing on the freshman team. Coach moves you up to the varsity. Skip JV moves you up to the varsity during playoff time, and so you guys are in the 3rd round of the playoffs at that time.
Yeah.
And then you get to start to go.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, hey, that's some pressure there now, Braelon. You know what I mean? That's some pressure, man. You go from playing in the afternoon to playing under the lights, man. That's huge.
Huge
All
difference.
right. That's great, man. It moved a lot faster too, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So then now you going in. So now you're going to your sophomore year. You get to start. And are you starting at corner? What are you playing at that time?
Strong safety.
So you're playing strong safety.
Yeah.
So basically you've done all this in a span of what, 12, 13 games, something like that?
Right.
Man, that's amazing, man. And I'm proud of you and I'm happy for you, man. So let's get into this piece here. So because we want to really get to what everybody's here to see is breaking down this film with you. So now you're getting ready to come back. What are your goals for the season? And also maybe what are some of the team goals if your coach had a chance to express that to you guys yet or not?
We all just want a state championship. We've been right there the past couple of years. We just have a little hump to get over, and I think this year we have the team to do it. So that's a big goal for us and one we really want to accomplish. Everyone's been working hard, and I think we all have our heads on straight and we're focused, and I think we can do it for sure. But other than that, there's all the individual accolades, you know, all conference, all state, all American, all that all comes with, you know, making sure we win though. So yeah, pretty much the state championship is the main goal.
I got you. Now, on your film, I know I jacked this up and everybody torched me in the comment section. And I tried my best. I tried to listen. I even looked up interviews about the city you live in to hear like a news reporter say it, and it was terrible. So you go to Fond du Lac High School?
Fond du Lac, yes, sir.
Fond du Lac. I think I said Fond du Lac in the video, but you go to Fond du Lac High School, okay, in Wisconsin. Now, have you guys ever won a state championship at that school?
I want to say 93 or 4, something like that.
Hey, don't sound like that's too old, man. I graduated high school in 95, so you making it sound like I'm an old man like that.
Yeah, that's not
You making it sound like it was ice ages ago, man. Oh, it's all good, man. Okay, so you got your goals, you got your things set. So now, you say you had opportunity to work in the off season, where you could find places to do that. So then, what would be some of the strengths of your game as you see it?
I'd say my biggest strength is my versatility, being able to play anywhere on the offensive or defensive side of the ball. I haven't seen too many other kids that can do it as well as I think I can at least. But yeah, I'd say that's my biggest strength for sure.
Okay, so they can just kind of plug and play wherever you need. You got a hole, I can plug it, coach.
Yes, sir.
Huh? All right. So in contrast to that, then what would be some things that you would like to improve in your game? Maybe some things that you say, okay, well, I can work better on this, or maybe a coach has pointed out to you.
I'd say patience as a safety. It's one thing I'm real downhill, so that's one thing that my coaches have talked to me about a little bit. Just getting faster, learning how to move my body or use my body as I get bigger, but still being a DB. That's where I am. Just patience and learning to use my body.
Gotcha. And that's huge, man. You got to be able to know how to do that. I mean, honest with you, I thought you did extremely well with it, especially me being a defensive guy. I'm watching it. All right. And so now I do want to say this to everybody out here that that does not understand, what we're talking about here. We're talking about a young man that is, like I said, going to the 11th grade. He's 6'2", 215 pounds. All right. And he's not a fat boy at all, man. So I had a chance to see some of the pictures and everything like that. And the dude is cut up. Now, I know that you were into wrestling heavy. Talk to us a little bit about that, as well as what you're currently doing with wrestling and maybe how that helped transition into football.
Yeah, wrestling definitely helps tremendously with football, especially as a defensive player. But yeah, that was my first sport, my first love. I definitely thought I was going to be a wrestler in college growing up, but it's just not how things worked out. But yeah, I was a 8-time youth state champ. Freshman year, I made the state tournament, didn't place, but ended up winning the national championship as a freshman. Yeah, and just decided that it's not something I want to do anymore. Just kind of put all my focus towards football. So
what weight class was that in? Because at 215 right now, that's you had to shred a lot of weight. I seen the guys running with the bags on and the sweat garbage bags and all that stuff.
Yeah. During the winter, during the high school season, I wrestled at 182, and then postseason I wrestled 195.
Wow. So you put on another 20 pounds, I guess. And you're probably, are you still right at 215?
I'm about 220 now. Yeah.
So it's a growing boy, man. So I know your mom at dinner time, man, she got to stack the plate up pretty high for you.
Yes, sir.
I heard that, man. I heard that. So like I said, we're going to get into this recruiting process. And I want to ask you in regards to your recruiting, right? So I know, of course, I dropped this video on you where you dropped your top 6. Okay. And so out of those 6 schools, let's say you had to narrow those outside of Wisconsin, of course.
Yeah.
So the other 3 schools that were on top out of those, the remaining 5, which ones would those have been?
I'd say Ohio State, Michigan, and Florida State.
So Ohio State, okay, Michigan, and what, Florida State?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so how was that recruiting process? Like how was it? Because like I said, this thing must have hit you lightning fast from going from the freshman team playing, 12, 13, 14 games your sophomore year, and now you're committed. So what was that process like just in the whole recruiting?
It was pretty crazy. Just, like you said, it was pretty fast. You know, those are like schools that you wouldn't expect to hear from till your end of your junior year, even your senior year. So that was pretty cool, especially Florida State being my dream school. It was
Really?
cool to, yes, sir, getting to talk with them. That was a dream come true. So I was just thankful for it all. And then I just felt Wisconsin was the best fit and just the best for me. So
Right. So then let me ask you this. So you said Florida State being your dream school. Why was that your dream school being a guy from Wisconsin? Just wondering.
I have a lot of family down south, so I always wanted to play down south. And then just their history with DBs is kind of what caught me, and that was just school I wanted to go to.
Can't beat primetime, baby. You can't
No,
beat
sir.
him, man. All right. And then what about Ohio State? So what was it about Ohio State that may have dropped those guys out of your top 6 down to the 3?
I would just say the relationships. They were a lot more heavy in recruiting me. They really wanted to get me on campus, just didn't work out with the whole pandemic. But yeah, just the relationships I had with the defensive coordinator and the linebackers coach definitely separated them from most of the other schools.
I got you. And then what was the last school you said? I apologize. I missed
Michigan.
it. Michigan. Okay, so Michigan. So what was it about Michigan, Coach Jim Harbaugh, and the whole tradition there? What was it about Michigan that really intrigued you?
Yeah, that's same thing with Ohio State, just relationships pretty much. And it was another dream school of mine. The first team I played for was the Wolverines. So I was like Michigan. So yeah, that was cool to have an offer from them too.
Yeah, that's great, man. So now let me ask you on this. So here we are. We down to your school. Why Wisconsin?
I love Coach Leonard, love Coach Christ, love Coach Herring. I visited 3 times this fall. Got to see everything. It was just the best fit all around. Like everything I was looking for was right here, hour and a half away. I love the town of Madison, love Camp Randall. The only thing I was really waiting for was to see how they were going to use me in the defense, and we found that out last Monday night, and that's why I made my decision.
So talk to us. What is that all about then? You said they were going to use you. How are they going to use you in the defense?
So pretty much I'll be labeled as a strong safety, but then come down in the box in our nickel sets and all that stuff. So box safety pretty much is what they're kind of looking at.
Okay, so kind of a hybrid between the safety, nickel.
Right.
You know, they come. Everybody got different names. Like Michigan calls them the Viper. You know, everybody calls them the Star, the Joker, different things like that. And I can actually see that. I think that'd be a great fit for you because you do like to drop the helmet on cats, man. But you also do a good job in coverage, and you do a good job in playing in space. And that's the biggest part about this game, because in my day, I'm an old man. It was all downhill, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But now the game is so spread out, the ball is moving so much faster. You have to be able to play in a lot of open area. And I think you do extremely well with that, especially tracking the football. So now let's get into this piece here. So let's talk about this. We're going to get into your highlight and everything. And so before we get started into the highlight, like I said, we're going to break it down. This is what I really want to do. I'm going to walk you through some plays that I saw, but I want you to really take control and tell us what you're thinking pre-snap and those type of things. And I'm just going to ask you simple questions, but I really want to know what it is that you like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, and what it is you're thinking. But before we get started with all that, I got to pay a couple bills here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so let
sir.
me go ahead and make sure I knock these bills out right quick. Let me make sure I got this good here. All right. Here we go. All right. This segment is brought to you by Clean Team Get Right. Fellas, after you train, played, and battled on the field of play, you must clean up, get showered, and then get right with Clean Team Get Right. Get Right will have you right all day and night. Remember, being clean is everything. All right, so we knocked that part out, man. We got these guys here. We good to go. We're going to bring you in right now. We're going to talk about your film, and we're going to make this thing, and let's get this thing going right quick. Let me pull up your film right quick so the people can see it, and we're going to go from there. Let me get your film up, and we're going to take care of this, man, because we're going to get it on right now, man. And if you guys haven't seen this, it's super exciting. Trust me. All right. All right, so we got your film. All right, so we're going to break this in. We're going to bring it in. We're going to start it out right now. Make sure that's not too loud there. All right, so sophomore, this is the biggest deal. Can you hear me clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. So let's hear U.S. safety. Get some. I get too excited, Braelon. I can't handle it. I love seeing somebody get served up, man. All right. So now let's talk about this piece right here for a second, because I thought you did an extremely good job scraping right here on this play. Talk to us a little bit. I know it doesn't start right at the beginning. What are you thinking right now? It looks like they're probably around the 20-yard line or so. What are you thinking right now?
So as a strong safety, my coach really stresses reading our keys. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right here, especially on the goal line. That's huge because my key is strong safety as a tight end. So if he goes out on a route, I got to cover him. But if he run blocks, I got to fill that gap. It just so happened to go to the other side, though, so I just had to make a play.
Gotcha. And so, like I said, you're going to scrape across this thing, and I thought you did an extremely good job of navigating through traffic. You know what I mean? So once you navigate through that traffic, that's huge. You got to be able to find your way. All right, watch him get across this. Get some. 434. He didn't want any of that. I don't know what's happening. The phone, I think the phone is breaking up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Braelon?
Yeah, it's kind of like rattling though.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it is. Let me see here. Hey, we going live, so this is what happens when you go live. Things happen. There's no editing, so you got to make it happen. Let me see if I bring it back on. All right, how was that? All right, maybe it'll pop back in. But anyway, I'm going to pop a lot of this on. You know why? I'm going to go through it with you right now. You got a 10-minute highlight, so I can talk about this. Here he is at safety. I'm telling you, baby. Hey, this dude out here knocking heads off, man. You understand me? Look, yeah, 600-plus rushing yards, 6 TDs in 3 games. Come on. That's a lot right there. That's a lot. I'm waiting for him to log back on, and we'll get it going with him. And again, he talked about his versatility playing running back, being able to play. Look at him. He brings a defensive mindset to the offense. And then that's just kind of what it is, man. But, I mean, the dude just an all-around ball player, man. And this is what I like. He's sitting at safety. Watch this. You're going to see his patience. Look at this. Come on down here. Serving up little Timmy, baby. Little Timmy getting served. Look at this cat running, man. I hope we didn't lose him, because that's gonna really suck. Because I want to hear what he has to say. But as part of going live, man, it is what it is. Technology is a gift and a curse. Let's go. Great interception by him. I'm just glad to see he's an all-around. I mean, and I look at a kid like, great tackle. Golly. Go back and look at that again. Comes down the line on the blitz, scrapes. Look at that. Perfect form, though. Look at the form. Head to the side. He's got good hip bend, right? Shoulder in there, and he drives his feet. That's that wrestling background. So if you're a linebacker or a safety out there and you watching this, guess what? You better get that background in wrestling. It doesn't hurt you. Trust me. At safety again. Coming down here. Get some. Hey, this dude out here knocking heads off, man. Good shit. You're a ball player. Look at this cat. Come on, bro. That's ridiculous right there. Look at this. He gets the kick return. Gets caught in the corner. Got the cut back. And he's to the house. That's crazy right there. And you can't catch him. Dude, this dude's 6'2", 215 in 10th grade. Basically, I mean, just going into his 11th grade year. Now, this is the best part about his game that I really enjoyed, I have to be honest. The way he came down from the safety spot. If you look how he comes down from this safety spot, right? Watch how he tracks this guy the whole way and doesn't get caught up in the traffic. I mean, it's just like a heat-seeking missile. So he did a great job with that. So he, like I say, he comes straight down here. He gonna knock your head off. And he gonna make it happen. Good way to recover. You know what I mean? He was beat, but he recovered on it, made the play on the ball. Great way to pace him. A lot of people didn't see that. If you watch this, there's a little stutter in his step right there because as you see, the back tries to make it, so he paces him to keep his leverage. Excellent job with that. And for a guy that has only played basically 12 games of varsity football to be doing this, he can play ball. You understand what I'm saying? He can play ball. Look at this cat, man. He jumping over the dudes. Uh-oh. I think we back in action. You good to go, Braelon?
Yes, sir.
Hey, we had the party going without you, baby. So we right here. We good to go. Are you on kick return on this?
Yes, sir.
All right, so he's on kick return. He's actually the lead blocker right here on the kick return. He's the off back. Toe Timmy up right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no. Hey, I thought you was going to kill this dude. I ain't going to lie to you, man.
Yeah,
Great job. Great job. Now, I'm going to stop it for a second because I do want to say something. I don't know if you had a chance to hear me say this, but I'm even more impressed now. Like I said, when I do your guys' films, I don't watch them prior to actually doing them. I cut them on. I react to it. It is what it is. But for you now to tell me that you've only had basically 12, 13 games of varsity football, and you're doing this during those 12 games, I can't wait to see what's happening junior year. You understand? I mean, just think about what you're doing and the trust that your coaches have to have in you to put a guy that was on the freshman team, you know, a young guy, freshman team, 14 years old, and now they got you at quarterback, receiver, safety, blitzing linebacker. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. So talk to us a little bit about this play right here.
It's just one of our sets where I'm out as a receiver. It's just a simple speed out, and it was a wet game, no gloves or nothing. Just made a play on the ball.
Great catch. Goal line. Lattimore from the program. Hey, you too young to know that movie right there, man. I know you've seen that before, though.
For sure.
Okay. I was about to say, you can't be hitting like that. I ain't never seen that movie.
No.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Thought he's going to get up out of there, man. That's what I like right here. You talked about patience. That's why I was like, I don't know what you mean about patience. Because
yeah, that was the very last game of the season. They were stressing.
So it worked out well. That's good. Look at the patience. Take your time, and then go turn on. You ever heard this term before called measure twice, cut once? You ever heard that before?
No, I haven't.
All right. So what that means is that it's a carpentry term, really. It means that you want to make sure you make the right measurement. Because if you don't and you cut it wrong, you're going to mess the whole thing up. So what they're saying in football is make sure with your eyes you see what you're supposed to see, then react to it. Because if you react wrong, it's all messed up. So you have more time on your side than you really think you do, man.
I got
That's
you.
great. Oh man, let's go. Let's go, One. What you gonna do with it, One? Good job, man. All right. I'm going too fast. I'm gonna go back right here because from a safety standpoint, I do want to talk about. So you talk about your pregame is a tight end and all of that. So right here, this pre-snap read right here, you see the set you got. You have a tight end, I guess. There's nobody else outside. So what are we talking about now? What are your keys so forth?
This whole game, just with the formation they ran, I was king the running back.
Okay, so your eyes in the backfield at the running back.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. And so what does he do to make you do what you do? What is he's going to give you right now to say, okay, I need to do this or I need to react this way?
Well, it was hard. That's kind of why we stressed patience the whole week, was because they'll run like a dive out of an offset for a backfield like this, where he'll just get the handoff and run straight towards the left side B gap or A gap, or they'll run a stretch, or they'll run an inside zone to the other side. So that's kind of why we stress patience. So I kind of just sit back and make sure, he's running his inside zone or stretch and hit that side of the line.
Man, that's perfect, man. Like I said, bro. And the thing is, think about it. That game was, last season, at least. Well, hold on. This is the 7th month. That was 7-8 months ago, and you still remember that, so that's good. Do you study a lot of film?
Yes, sir.
Good, man. That's huge. To be a football player, you learn more on film, trust me, than you will on the grass any day. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's see how you react to it. And you meet him in there, huh? Let's go, one. What you gonna do with this, man? That's your little out the backfield. I like it. Do you like offense or defense better?
Defense.
I heard that, man.
Yeah.
But look at this. Go, baby. Go. You gonna score?
No.
Oh, he caught you by the shoelaces. All right, you kind of off the screen a little bit. Good job. Great tackle, man. Great tackle. Served him up. Great job. And you can't beat aggression, man. You know what I mean? You can't beat aggression at all. And but as long as it's controlled aggression, I always tell people that you have to be aggressive, but it has to be controlled, because once it gets out of control, that's how you get beat. And you did an excellent job right there, man. Let's see. We're going to give a few more of these, man, and we're going to jump in. A little corner out the backfield? What y'all? Hey, that old line must be doing some blocking out there, man.
Most definitely.
That's good, man. All right, so talk to us a little bit offensively, man. I know we talked some defense. So right now, I guess you're getting this play look like a little trap play. I guess 12 is running from H-back set. What are you thinking right now? Quarterback's in his cadence.
Man, I'm just kind of trying to find the hole. This play switches up all the time with the line calls, so it could hit inside, it could hit outside, or in the C gap. So I'm just kind of waiting to see what my fullback does and where he blocks, and I'm following him.
So again, back to patience, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's get into it. That's a good little jump cut out of there too, man. Let's go. And hey, I'm down here. I'm a South Florida guy, man. They kill me with all that snow out there. That's amazing, man. It's great, man. Let's go, one. I see you, baby. All right, we're going to take you through this. Oh, you got to receive. I'm going to stop it on the next defensive clip. With a little drag action. That's awesome, man. All right, so talk to us right here. It's a rainy game. It might be cold and nasty out there. Uniforms looking all dirty. So talk to us right now. It's 3rd and 11 right now. So are you a person who looks to the sideline and know down and distance? Is that part of your game?
For sure, yeah. Especially having the freedom to come up in the box pretty much whenever I feel it's necessary. This is kind of it right here. Nobody could really throw the ball, so this was right at the end of the game, actually, so I needed to make a stop.
You had to make a stop. Now it's 3rd and 11. You the safety, and you ain't playing too safe, huh?
No, sir.
I like it. Hey, my job, I'm out here making tackles, coach. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So your key is right now. So now from the safety spot, you're still reading a running back from that depth?
Honestly, right here, I just kind of was told to go. So I kind of just went.
Oh, so this is a blitz from the safety spot. Let's go, coach.
I would say a blitz, but it's kind of get the ball type thing.
It's a get down up in there right now, make a play so we can get on the bus, get out this rainy weather, and go home. Play.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
We ended up losing, but it's cool.
Oh, man. All right, let's see. Let's see what you do with it. Go make a play, baby. I hear you. That's a great view. I like the end zone cut. Look at the patience. Beautiful. Great tackle, man. Great tackle, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this. I'm going to stop it right there. Guys, if you do want to see the rest of this and see my actual reaction to it, man, please, like I say, log on, look at it on the channel, man. You'll definitely be surprised about it. Let me go ahead and do this part, and we're going to go ahead and clean this up. All right, so we back here, man, real quick. I want to go through some comments we had here, which I thought was important. And again, man, I'm highly impressed with your film and your tape because, and I'm gonna say this again, I'm even more impressed knowing the background and the history of it. Let me see. V Willie Promo says, who is his favorite NFL safeties? Who do you think you model your game after?
Derwin James for sure. Derwin James, Jamal Adams are a few I like to watch. But yeah, those are pretty much the main two.
Cool. All right, and we got AG Wasim here. Says he come downhill. That's the God's honest truth there. Yes, sir. And Jay Crawford says it's fire. I guess he's talking about that film because it sure is, man. All right, and so like I said, that is pretty cool. I'm gonna get into this part now. Let me ask you this about Wisconsin real quick. Who do you think from Wisconsin you model your game after, whether it's past or present?
Honestly,
yeah.
I kind of just am going in there and gonna try to do my own thing and create my own legacy there. There's not really anybody that's going there that has played the position that I am going there to play, which is that hybrid. So, but say my favorite player out of Wisconsin is Melvin Gordon, definitely. And
really?
I always thought I was going to be a running back, so that's who I like to watch.
Well, speaking of running backs, I'm gonna go back on you a little bit. There was a big guy out the name of Ron Dane who came out of Wisconsin, and I remember why he was number 33, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
And I learned something. I was a youngster watching him play, and I played for the Giants, I want to say, for a while. But Ron Dane was killing it that year, and I come to find out that I guess Madison, Wisconsin, where the school is. It's inside of what they call Dane County. Am I correct?
Right.
See, I learned something, man. Just because I'm down here in Florida, baby. Hey, I'm worldwide. I'm well versed around here. So I learned that, man, actually watching that. So I've seen quite a few Wisconsin games, and it was actually pretty cool. Let me ask you this too before I finish out. How far are you from Wisconsin? From where you are now?
About hour 15, hour and a half.
Okay. So mom and everybody get a chance to come to the games and check you out and all that, huh? That's pretty cool, man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this piece where we can kind of finish this out just a little bit. I like to finish out with what I call one-word answers. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and the first thing pops to your head, you go ahead and give me whatever comes to your mind. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready to rock?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Who do you turn to for advice?
Dad.
Okay. Why would that be? Why would that be? Not to get personal, but
yeah.
Dad. Okay.
He's just someone I feel comfortable talking to about anything. He's been through a lot, so I know I can always look to him for advice.
Awesome, man. That's great, man. All right, here it is. Ready? Who is the best player you've played against?
Man, I gotta say, in Wisconsin, Isaac Ham.
Isaac Ham?
Yeah.
And so what school does he go to?
Sun Prairie, that snowy game that keeps popping up on the film. Yeah.
Okay. And how is he with the college recruiting? How's it going for him?
Very good. He's got, I want to say 3 or 4 offers. 4 offers, I think.
Good, man. All right. And he plays what position?
DN.
DN. All right. Yeah, I love my DNs. They game changers, man. Okay, here we go. Here's the next one. What's the name of the coach that influenced you the most?
Coach Jorgensen.
Coach Jorgensen. Okay, now who is Coach Jorgensen?
He's the head coach for my school right now.
Okay, and why is that?
Why he influenced me the most?
Yes.
He just kind of took a shot on me at an early age. And he kind of told me that I could be a college football player if I worked, and he was going to help me with this process and help get my name out there and my film out there. So he definitely helped out a lot.
Good, man. That's real important, man. And so Coach Jorgensen, did you say?
Yes, sir.
So Coach Jorgensen, from coach to coach, and from Coach Hayes to you, man. Hey, I salute you, man. It's not an easy business. Trust me, I know. I've been doing it 20 years, and it's a thankless job. So I'm thanking you right now. If nobody has, hopefully you're watching. If you haven't, you'll definitely get the replay. But again, Coach, thanks for being such a positive influence in these young men's lives. All right, here's my next one. Head coach Paul Chryst for Wisconsin. Did you hear me?
What'd you Sorry, what'd you say, Coach?
Hey, I thought that was the answer.
Nah.
I said head coach Chryst.
What about him?
That's my question. You tell me.
Oh, one word answer. My bad.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know. There's so much about Coach Chryst. I don't think I could put into one word, to be honest. I just got to say Coach Chryst.
I love it. I like that. All right. Wisconsin's biggest rival, Minnesota Golden Gophers. So I took the word rival away from you so you couldn't use it. So now.
That was disgusting.
Yes, sir. I'm loving it. Hey, Coach Hayes, love a little trash talk, man. I understand. It's all part of the game. All right, and here we go. Game day is here. You're sitting in the locker room. Coach gave his pregame speech, and he, let's win one for the Gipper speech and all that good stuff. But you got your headphones in. What's rocking in the headphones right now?
Ooh. I'll say, man, this is tough. I gotta say "How" by Lil Baby. At this
How by Lil Baby.
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's a new era. I need you going to hit me with a bar. Let me get a little baby bar. Let's go, man. Hit me with a little baby bar, dog.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all new generation. Y'all don't really listen to. Y'all hear the music. You don't listen to it. So I need a little baby bar from you, baby.
Man. Put me on the spot.
All day.
Best Lil Baby bar I can think of. Man, I can't give it to you right now.
I understand. Because you know what? The old school dudes got the bars. You understand? Y'all new school cats got the rhymes. All right. And here's my last one for you, man. What's your favorite YouTube channel out there?
Coach Hayes Football.
My man. There you go, baby. Hey, you got that one right, and you answered it fast too.
Yes,
you didn't even have to think about it. So he's telling the truth, y'all. It's in his heart. You understand what I'm saying? So, Brett, I'm not gonna hold you, man. We're hitting right about the 45-minute mark. That's just where we are. All right, real quick, where can people reach you or follow you, man, if they want to on Twitter? What's your Twitter handle?
Just Braelon Allen, capital B, capital A.
All right, and then as well as your Instagram.
Braelon with a 1 and Allen all put together.
Braelon with a 1.
Yeah,
right.
For the L.
All right, let me see if my engineering skills work. Talk to me. We got that fixed quick. All right, so if you want to follow him on Instagram, you can check him out at Braelon. That's BRAE1ON Allen, ALLEN. All right, if you want to check him out right there. And Braelon, like I said, I'm not going to hold you, man. I thank you so much. I'm going to do some other things just here in conclusion. But if before you go, I do want to say thank you very much. I am super proud of you, man. I know your family and folks are super proud of you, man, and for all the things that you've accomplished in such a short period of time. And is there anything you'd like to say to anyone or just in general before you leave?
I just want to say thanks for having me on, for sure.
No problem, man. Anytime. Guess what? I plan on doing this next year. And guess what? And next year. Because I got a lot of time with you. So we got a lot, man. I can't wait to see you, man. I'm definitely going to check you guys out and see how you're going, man, and follow your career, man. So I am proud of you, man, and I really appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks a lot. All right, so here we go, man. We in conclusion. I thought that guy was interesting. I thought he was exciting. You can tell he has a great support system, man, and I'm happy and proud of him. I really am. You know, we did have some technical difficulty. That's part of the game. It is what it is. But, you know, as a coach, you got to call an audible sometime. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So that's what we did. And real quick, in conclusion, I'm just going to simply say, if you would like to follow me, that is Instagram and Facebook, that is at Coach Hayes Football. All right. As well as on Twitter is at Coach Hayes FB. Okay. And this Thursday, as you know, I do Coach Hayes Football Live, where we just talk about different things in sports, from how COVID-19 has affected sports, or we may talk about contracts, we talk about schools, so forth and so on. Well, this Thursday, we got a very exciting one. Please make sure you subscribe right now. You don't want to miss this. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Okay. The young man that's coming on is one of the top guys here in the county. So far as training, he works with he has his own company called Excel Speed Training, and he works with FBU, which is Football University, and his name is Low Wood. And you don't want to miss that. And we are talking about our camps and training safe. So many people out here training kids and, you know, going to camps and doing all these different things during this pandemic. So we want to just talk about it a little bit and see, is it safe? You know, some people tell you not to do it. Some people tell you to do it. We just going to discuss it, and you come up with your own opinion about it. So with all that being said, man, I do appreciate everything. I thank you so much for watching us and taking your time. And I thank you very much. And guess what? Coach Hayes going to holler at you.